What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name is Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to Papercut, the official music video by Linkin Park. I'm super excited to check out this track, guys. We're going to hop right into this thing. Let's get it.
Something in here's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia is all I got left. I don't know what stressed me first and how the pressure was fed, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head, like a face that I hold inside, face that awakes when I close my eyes, face that I watch every time I lie, face that laughs every time I fall. So I know that when it's time to sink or swim, the face inside is hearing me right underneath my skin. It's like a paranoid working over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head.
Yeah, man, I mean, I think we've all kind of got, like that voice in the back of our head, right? Which is exactly how he puts it, right? We all have kind of this voice that, tells us that whatever we're doing isn't good enough. Or just, makes you feel a certain way. Like he said, why am I so uptight today? Paranoia is all I got left. It just makes you really stressed. It makes you really anxious. Really self-conscious, I think is the best word for it, right? It really just makes you super self-conscious. And I think the way they described it here, in the pre-chorus, a face that awakes when I close my eyes, a face that watches every time I lie, a face that laughs every time I fall, right? It's kind of just that other voice of just, oh man, like, why are you so stupid? Why'd you do this? Just so on and so forth. Just really just the negative voice that we all kind of have, in the back of our heads, right? And I think we all have that, so I think that makes the song like super relatable. I also really like the sound of the song as well. I like the pacing of it.
Set me on first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody acts at the fact of the matter is I can't add up to what you can, but everybody has a face that they hold inside, face that awakes when I close my eyes, face that watches every time they lie, face that laughs every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too, right inside your skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like
I like that, man. I like that. I really like the line, you've got a face on the inside too, and your paranoia is probably worse. I feel like anybody, like, anytime you come across somebody who's going through similar things, right, you kind of get that feeling of like, oh, what they're going through is probably worse. And then it kind of becomes, oh, well, if they have it worse, then why do I feel like my situation is such a big deal? And the truth is, it's not really about like what's worse and not as bad, right? It's just mental health in general, and it's all, to me, it's all pretty equal, at least is how I see it, right? It all needs to be dealt with. It's all just as important. I don't think anything is less important than the other. But it's definitely a thought, right? When you meet somebody and you're like, oh man, this guy has it off worse, than I do. So, then it's kind of like, that voice in the back of your head, kind of like he said just before that line, the voice or the face that he's got in me points out all the mistakes to me, right? And that's just like another, another piece of ammunition for the negative voice, or the devil on your shoulder, right? Just another piece of ammunition for him, right? And it's really just all about overcoming that, and really just trying to be the best person you can be. I mean, we all make mistakes, we all get self-conscious and whatnot, but that's okay. It's really just doing your best you can, right? And really just trying to put yourself out there in a way, right?
so you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too, right inside your skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my
Yeah, Mike's face, man. But I like that though. I mean, I noticed he did that earlier too, and you know, I feel like that is kind of like how, you know, the voice inside of your head, you know, is kind of perceived as. It's like very smug, very, you know, like evil looking in a way, right? You know, and I feel like, you know, as funny as it was to me, I feel like it is a good representation of like how, you know, like if there was to, you know, have a face inside you, right, one that you see when you close your eyes, or the voice inside your head of like, if that's how they look, right, for Mike, I feel like this is how Mike's would look, you know, right? All right, so that was Papercut by Linkin Park off of the Hybrid Theory album, and man, I like it. I do. I like the song. I like the pacing. The pacing's almost like how the verses were, like right into the chorus. I think it like might have been like their fastest like paced work that I've heard so far. It was like very like no breath, you know, which, you know, isn't a bad thing in my opinion. Not for this track, but I like the song, man. I like how relatable it is, man. I think we all have that devil on our shoulder, right? You know, that negative voice inside our head, and it all, you know, creeps up on us, and it's really just a fight to you know, keep that voice contained and as minimal as possible, right? For a while I was struggling to figure out, you know, I was like, how does Papercut, right, the title of the song, you know, how does that relate to the song? And I think it's really just saying like it's just a, you know, that voice, that side of him is just a paper cut away, right? Just like, you know, that little much away, right? Just, you know, because as they were saying, you know, it's right, you know, that face is right beneath your skin. And you know, it certainly feels like that, right? It feels like sometimes it's just right there on the edge, just right there on the edge, getting ready to just fully take over, right? So overall, man, I gotta say I enjoyed this track, and hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, and hit that bell to know we're dropping the next one. And that's all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Better day tomorrow. See you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Peace.